Nation. Yes. Yes. What is good with my people, man? Shout out to Kaylin. Shout out to everybody in the building. Jason, what's good with y'all, man? Oh, you said I was going to cancel it. Damn, bro. Well, guess what, man? I proved you wrong, King. We here right now. Shout out to everybody, man. Yo, top beats. All eyes on G, Team Raider. Adasco, what's good with you, brother? Kane Town's in the building. Shout out to everybody, man. We're definitely going to talk tonight. Everybody can get your questions in. This show is about you guys. We definitely going to talk. We're going to put everything into the universe, get everything out the way so we can definitely talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I took 2 days off, get my mind right, spend some time with my family, but we are definitely back. You know what I'm saying? Love you too, Kaylin. It's all love, baby. You already know. You already know, my brother. Wild Turkey, Raider Joe, everybody's in the building. For those who don't know, I want to tell you guys, I have no moderators in here. I don't have any moderators, not one. I'm going to start doing something different over here on this channel. I've been working on some things behind the scenes. I'm definitely going to appoint a few people to do so. But up to this point, there's been too many people being blocked for no reason. Too many people being, look, I have friends that I grew up with that was on my blacklist. I don't know how they got there. It's a little crazy. So I'm definitely taking things back to what works for me. I'm telling y'all right now, man, the reason why this channel grew so quick was because of this thing right here, right? Outwork everybody. Outwork everybody. And that's what I have done in this past year. So that's what I'm getting back to doing. I'm about to take a little more reign back into this shit, and we're going to get right. But like I said, this is no offense to anybody who was moderators or anything like that. I'm just taking full control of my business and what I do, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I need to be able to see what's going on. And if somebody does something crazy, I'm definitely going to, I'll kick them. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be somebody else's job in the first place. I'll definitely kick them. But we're going to try something new moving forward, you guys. And this is real. Anyone say anything negative, I'm not even going to entertain it anymore. Look, I've been out of my body these past few days. Yes, the loss to the Chiefs definitely struck a chord. Low-key had a meltdown on a few pages. But let me tell you this. There's so much more going on outside of my life. I mean, in my life outside of just a loss, that it just everything just kind of piled up at once. You know what I'm saying? It's more about that, because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if I didn't know how to deal with a loss, I wouldn't be a Raider fan. I've been dealing with this shit for 37 years. So if you guys think it's because I ran away for a few days over a loss, trust me, bruh, it's definitely not over a loss. I am used to this shit. And what's crazy is I just told my wife today, I think that loss low-key helped me, because if it wasn't for that, I don't think that I would have thought about a few things that I thought of these past few days, kind of keyed in on some things that I did these past few days. So definitely, I appreciate you guys for still being here with me. We lost about 30 subscribers, but guess what? They shouldn't have been here in the first place. It is what it is. Love over hate. I'm going to embrace the love way more than I'm going to embrace the hate. I'm not giving any of y'all haters no energy anymore. We keep it simple and plain. And I'm going to start doing more shows of what I want to do. I feel like as of late, and this is no shade to anybody else, I feel like I've been letting everybody else kind of take control of this channel and taking it away from me a little bit. I'm going to start doing shows that I want to do. I don't think you guys understand a lot of this stuff that comes up and pops in. It's not even my idea. People just like, boom, 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 send a link, send a link, send a link. I'm going to start doing things different. I'm taking this thing back, and I'm going to run it how I want to run it. I love and appreciate everybody that has channels that's doing their thing. I definitely appreciate everybody, but I don't need every single person on my show, because what's funny is at the end of the day, a lot of those guys that I gave, a lot of love to, you know what I mean? Like my brother Andy, man, I love you, brother. You already know Andy's one of them ones. I'll forever have Andy on the channel. This is just, but that goes without being said. You know what I mean? That's my little brother right there. and I definitely rock with him. And I talked to him for 3 hours the other night, and he definitely helped me, think about a few things, you know what I'm saying, and definitely put a few things in perspective for me, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. We're 320 deep. Sorry, you guys, if you guys expected to come over here tonight and watch a meltdown and a shit show, that's definitely not going to happen. I'm just telling you guys, I am here to do what I've been doing this past year, and that is to outwork every single person on the internet, whether they're talking about the Raiders, the Niners, the Broncos, the Chiefs. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to outwork everybody. That's what's different between me and everybody else, and I'm going to continue to do that. I'm not going to let anybody take any shine from me. Yes, that's simple and plain. So if you guys see me doing shows with anybody else, those are canceled. Those are canceled. I'm not going to be doing Tuesday shows. I'm not going to be doing anything. Not to say I won't have my guys pull in here and there, but we're definitely going to be doing some things different. Coffee and Convo to me is going to be a daily thing. For the morning guys and morning women that love to come in and talk the shit early in the morning, Coffee and Convo is definitely going to be something where we talk about earlier that we're going to be doing daily. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Auntie Six, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you so much. Shout out to everybody, man, that donated already, man. You guys don't even know. Y'all don't even know, man. Y'all don't even know. We're going to start talking some football here in a minute. I promise you that. We did not come here just to talk about what's going on, you know what I'm saying, with everything else and, and all the other crazy shit. But we're moving forward, man. We're moving forward. We're going to be growing over here. We're going to be doing a lot of different things. And I just want you guys to know, man, I'm looking forward for every single one of y'all to be right here with me, man, moving forward and doing our thing, man. Shout out to Auntie Six. Shout out to my brother Chess. You know you're doing something right when the haters come, bro. Love your show, fam. Appreciate all that you do. My brother, I appreciate you, King. I truly do. Shout out to my brother Chess. That's my guy in real life. Shout out to Greg, man. Me too, Docs. 37 years. Me too, Greg. 37 years as a Raider fan. It's tough, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell y'all one thing. I can definitely take a loss. I can definitely take a loss. I'm telling y'all now, it's not about a loss to the Chiefs. That was very, very upsetting. It was very embarrassing on primetime football. It's very difficult to have to watch our team in front of the world, and you guys get the chance to see how I react to it. I don't get a chance to see how you guys react to it. So sometimes shit can be a little different. We all have differences of opinion. That's not a problem. I don't have no issues with that. But all I'm going to say is this, man. I've done a lot of good, and this is me being humble. I've done a lot of good in this community, and I'm not going to stop doing that. But I'm going to stop helping people who would not do the same for me if I needed that. I've seen a few people do a few things these past few days that kind of flipped the switch and flipped on me, and I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. So with that being said, like I said, if you don't see me with certain people, just understand it's no shade, it's no disrespect, love to everybody. But I'm just not rocking. We just not rocking. Simple and plain. Y'all got to realize too, I don't know a lot of these guys in real life. Yeah, I mean, you may think that because you tune in every day and you guys watch us. I don't know a lot of these guys in real life. They don't know my real life. I don't know theirs. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I don't owe nobody shit. They don't owe me anything. And I'm starting to realize that. But I'm starting to realize that a lot of stuff that I've done for people, you know what I mean? And then for them to kind of low-key come back and put some different energy into the world, I just kind of find it funny. But I'm definitely all positivity moving forward, you guys. We're going to talk about the Raiders. We're going to talk about football. We're going to talk about life. We're bringing the mental health series back Monday. I got something else that I'm working on right now that I don't want to tell you guys yet because I want to be able to stick to it. I'm doing something right now that's very, very special behind the scenes to me. So just know that I'm working on something dope. Sandra, no, I apologize too. I took blame out on Raidernation over this loss. Hope y'all know it's always love. It's always love. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not mad at anybody in here. I'm not mad at anybody in here. Not one person. Not one person. Trust me. Even if you did unsubscribe and come back, man, we all deal with our shit in different ways. You know what I'm saying? We all deal with our shit in different ways. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. At the end of the day, it's just it's a subscription, man. It's a subscription. But, I'm finally realizing, you guys, that I need to, the negativity that I put into the world, you know what I'm saying? When people say negative stuff to me and I say something about their mom or their sisters and stuff, I have to realize that I can't combat people's ignorance with more ignorance. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't be mad at somebody for being ignorant and then me combating it with ignorance back. You know what I'm saying? like I said, you guys, I had somebody literally talk about my sons the other day. You know what I'm saying? Talk about my kids the other day. And for that took a toll on me mentally. With all this shit going on with my pops on this deathbed back home in Sacramento, and there's a lot of other shit going on. I'm definitely dealing with a lot right now. But who ain't? We all are. We all are dealing with some shit. I'm not trying to make any excuses, but all I know is this. No trolls are getting any action over here anymore. I deleted my Discord. I got out of shout to my brother, man. You know, Scout is my brother. I love Scout to death. I got out of his Discord. It's just too much negativity, you guys. I just can't deal with that anymore. For me to be 37 years old and where I am in life, I should never even be here. I shouldn't have been here. So I have to count my blessings and I have to put that positivity into the world. So shout to you guys, man. Savage Raider, we're proud of you and we all love you, fam. We with you through it all. I love you, Savage, as well, my brother. I appreciate you. Really do, man. Really do, my brother. For real. I appreciate you, King. I definitely do. And yo, like I said, you guys, this is going to be a Raider show. We're going to talk. Let's talk. Let's get some questions in. But I just want you guys to understand, because a lot of people didn't get, you know, why I was going to step away. I wasn't going to come back for 30 days. I was like, I'm going to give me 30 days off. I deleted my Instagram yesterday. I deleted my Facebook. I got out of my fantasy league. I'm not even in my fantasy league anymore. I deleted it. I'm not even shout to, you know, everybody that's in that group. I got out of it because I need to focus on me. I need to focus on this. And there's so much other things in life that I need to appreciate more than just spending all my time in outside of this and Discords and fantasy football leagues and all that other shit. I'm not doing fantasy anymore. I'm focused on real life. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody, man. Hope all is well, brother. Let me know if you need anything. Cody, man, it's all love, King. It's all love, my brother. Definitely. You already know. And it's nothing against you, bro. You already know. And you know, it's all love. It's all love. I just, like I said, man, I'm taking full reins. He's stupid. I didn't mean to put that up, but real talk, man. With that being said, you guys, I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope that we can continue to change lives over here, man. I definitely hope that we can all continue to build with each other, continue to change lives, continue to just put a great light on the nation, take away that stigma of this just being so terrible and so bad. Because the other day I showed a side of me that I never should have shown. And I feel really guilty about that because I reverted back to someone that I hate. The old me, I really can't stand that person. I definitely can't stand the older version of me. I can't stand that person. I've worked my ass off to get away from being that person. So for me to jump on the internet and wild out and act like I'm, you know, this and that, I can't continue to do that, man. I can't. So all positivity to my brothers and sisters in the chat. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much for helping me build my brand, helping me get to where I am today. Without you guys, I am nothing, but I have to start doing things a little bit different now. If I want to take this to the next level, we can still do fan shows. We can still do certain things, but yeah, chest facts. Yeah, the South Sac came out, bro. Definitely. I got to start growing, and I want you guys to grow with me. But I definitely, the drinking, the smoking on camera, any of that shit is just out the door now, man. If I want to turn this into a business and really move forward, I want you guys to do it with me. And don't get me wrong, we're still going to be, you know, gully and still be the Black Hole Raiders YouTube, but I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to really turn this into something special. You know what I mean? And really be on some different things. I just got my first, you know, paid promotion a few weeks ago. I got another one that we're about to release here soon. So I need to focus, and I need y'all to help me stay focused. Can we do that? Can we do that, y'all? Shout out to my brother Cody once again. Let's get on a call soon, brother. Much love. Get that W. Facts, my brother. Facts. Shout out to my brother Gravy Top with the great beer shit. You already know. You already know. You already know. Sometimes we need a minute. Facts, my brother. And that's what I did. I just took a minute. Like I said, man, on the YouTube community shit. I said, look, man, I've been working pretty much on the internet for over a year and a half, pretty much every day, sometimes 3, 4, 5 times a day. I thought I'm afforded a couple of days off. You know what I'm saying? I was going to take 30. I was going to take 30. You know what I'm saying? But I missed y'all. I missed the real ones. I definitely appreciate you guys. Like I said, without you guys, man, this shit is not even possible. And I want to apologize to you guys, to everybody in the nation for me coming out of my neck, coming out of my body, and talking some shit and doing some things that I shouldn't have done. At the end of the day, we all have a difference of opinion. Whether we love Derek Carr or we can't stand Derek Carr, or we hate Derek Carr, or we love Derek Carr, or all the other players, it doesn't matter. I appreciate every one of your guys' opinions. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and it doesn't matter. I want to win. That's just all it's about. I want to win. That's it. I just want to win. I'm frustrated like everybody else. I just want to win, man. That's it. I just want to win. At the end of the day, I want to win, man. You know what I mean? I don't care who it's with. I said the other day, I don't care if Jamarcus Russell came back and took us to the promised land. Who cares? Whoever does it for us, I just want to win, man. At that point, no Insta. I gotta put you on timeout, brother, because I'm not doing that. I'm not in competition with him. I'm not in competition with anybody. At the end of the day, man, this is the realm I'm working in, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I blocked a lot of them out of my life. I'm not rocking with it. Period, point blank. A lot of people been blocked. A lot of people been, I'm moving on. I'm gonna be honest. I helped a few guys, and I love that they took off with their own success, and I appreciate that, and I hope they continue to do that. Promise you, especially my guys with kids that this helps them take care of their families. Much respect. But I'm not going to mention anybody by name. I'm not going to disrespect any Raider YouTuber, regardless if I don't mess with them or not. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that. I'm just staying out the way. I'm staying focused. Daniel, all love, brother. We get better each day, become our best self, moment by moment, thought by thought, and day by day. Let's get it. Shout out to my brother Daniel Kim. This is facts, brother. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Chef B. Keep doing you and take care of that family. My brother. My brother. That's all I can do. That's all I can do, man. You know what I mean? And I watched something, it's crazy. I watched something the other day, and I told myself I didn't want to do this anymore. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go find me a job. You know what I mean? I already quit a great job to come here and do this. But I said, you know what? I'm going to go get me a job. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to deal with, all the headaches and all the other extra stuff that comes along with this. But then I realized, I'm like, this is more fun than it is not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys make this more fun than it not to be. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, any job out there, I'm not going to be happy with. This is going to be the best version of me, period, point blank. So, the alcohol, the tree, all the cigars, all that shit, that's out the window. You're not going to see me in front of a camera doing that. I don't want my kids pulling up on their phones or their tablets and seeing me wig out. I don't want to see none of y'all kids see me wig out. You know what I mean? So we definitely on some other shit, man. We moving on. That loss was terrible, you guys. I just hope and pray. The thing that's crazy is, Docs, it's all stages of growing. Keep growing, Raider Nation for life. This is facts, my brother. Facts. I promise we're getting into football talk. I promise, my brother. I promise. AD, man, the real ones are going to rock till the wheels fall off. All love, Docs. Like I said, I've been in the DMs before. You're going to take the nation somewhere huge. I appreciate you, brother. And shout out to you for all of your positive posts that you put on the on IG, my brother. They definitely helped me, whether I told you that or not before, my brother. They definitely helped me, man. So keep that positivity flowing into the universe, because we definitely need that. We definitely need that. Shout out to my brother AD, man. Let me say this before we move on. I was watching Yellowstone the other day, a crazy ass show. I know probably a lot of you guys watch it. And Beth, the sister, she's one of the craziest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life, right? And I was watching her, and she was talking to this little kid on the most recent episode. And she said, there's there's 4 ways to get rich, right? And mind you guys, I don't do this to get rich, but I do this to take care of my family and to feed my soul, right? She said, you can steal it, which I'm not a thief. I'm not stealing anything. You can inherit it. I don't have anything to inherit. My family don't got it like that. You can work for it, I believe, or some shit like that. Or you can outwork everybody. Outwork everybody, right? Outwork everybody. And that struck a chord with me, man. That really struck a chord with me. That made me realize 30 days. Like, nah. Like, I wanted to come back last night, but I was still in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? But what I realized, I missed you too, brother. Shout out to Jose, man. My guy, my brother, man. Curtis, facts. Facts. Talk that shit, King. But outwork everybody. Right? This show, this ain't for me. It ain't for just Team Raider. It ain't for I Hate You or Jack Kenner or Queen Raiderette. I want every one of you guys. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. Flip them burgers better than everybody. Turn them fries better than everybody. Work harder. Just outwork everybody. And at this point, that's going to be my motto that I live with moving forward. I'm going to get that shit tatted on me. Outwork everybody. And at this point, you guys, we're going to be live every day. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or tie. We're going to be doing coffee and convos every morning. I'm going to be dropping more quick hits because I've got away from that a lot. We're going to be doing way more of those. And we're going to start expanding and talking about some different things as well on the channel. I want to have Mental Health Mondays be a real thing where we do it every week. Where we have somebody come on. I don't know if we can do it every week because it's very difficult to put a show like that together. But let's just say every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, a Mental Health Monday show. I want to do that. I got to get back to that. Outwork everybody. And I'm talking to every person that's watching this that will not comment. Every one of you guys that have these shows, that do all this other stuff, outwork everybody. Period, point blank. And that's what I'm about to do. Point blank, period. Doc's working for a living. Keep kicking ass. Raiders are going to rebound this week. Raider Black, my brother, I appreciate you. Talk that talk, Andy. Outwork everybody. Outwork everybody. So with that being said, I'm going to have my usual suspects on the show. My brother, Andy, man, I love talking football with him. He's a great football mind. He's an even better, a better person. I love having my brother Spotlight. Hammer, man, is such a good soul. I'm definitely going to keep rocking my boy Hammer. You'll definitely see him on a lot of coffee and convos. My brother Phil from Unfiltered, man, that's my dog as well. There's a few other guys that you definitely will see come in and out here and there. But those are my usual suspects. It's pretty much going to be on here more and more. I'm like I said, I'm stepping away. I'm just going to allow people to do what they do. Simple and plain. Outwork everybody. There we go. I love it, man. I love everybody putting that in the chat. I love it. Joseph, I got it at Lids, my brother. I got it at Lids. Appreciate you. Red bottom joint. Everybody, man, wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up, you guys, for me. If you can, let's make up for a few of those missed subs, you guys. Let's get a few subs back, man. I think we were low-key down and out, man. You know, I mean, we were almost where were we, man? You know what? To be honest, it doesn't even matter, man, because we were out with the fake. We're in with the real. I want people that want to be here to be here. I don't want people to come here and stir up controversy and do all the other shit. I want people that really rock with me to rock with me, because we are going to continue to do special things over here, you guys. Special. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to tell you guys what happened behind the scenes with these other guys, because I know a lot of people are saying certain things. Just know I would never stab anybody in the back, because that's not who I am. I'm never behind you. I'm always going to be right in front of you. So there's no way I can stab you in the back, because I'm always going to look you in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of different ways where guys can maneuver and do different things. But now I'm just going to take them out of the picture so it can't happen. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you guys, let's talk some football. Any negative comments, you will be out of here. Any negative comments in the video section, I'm pretty much going to stop reading them. But the ones I do read, you're going to be kicked. We keeping it positive over here, man. That's what it's about. That's definitely what it's about, man. Hashtag outwork everybody, man. Now let's get it. Let's talk some football, you guys. Let's talk some football. I love you guys. For real. This is dope, man. This is dope. I'm privileged, man, to be able to come over here and talk with you guys and get these thoughts out. You know what I mean, without everybody tripping the hell out and woo, you know what I mean, and all that good shit. So thoughts on Brian Poole. Let's go this route. I love it. I love it. Let's talk about it. I want Brian Poole. Pause. I've been wanting Brian Poole on this team all offseason. I had other videos about him. Me and Andy have spoken about Brian Poole. I would love it because, you guys, we were exposed this past Sunday night. Patrick Mahomes threw for over 400 yards in the secondary. Casey Hayward got beat. Nate Hobbs got beat. Oh, my God. Brandon Faison got cooked. Jonathan Abram has not been good in coverage at all, and he's showing week in and week out that he shouldn't be covering shit. Bringing in Brian Poole would be great, but the problem with this is you put him in the nickel, right? You put him in the nickel because Brian Poole works predominantly from the nickel, so he'll be in the slot. That means you have to push Nate Hobbs to the outside. Me personally, I want Nate Hobbs to stay in the slot. I feel like that is the best place for him to succeed in this league. But having a talent like Brian Poole would be great. He's only 29 years old, just turned 29 in October. I think he has like 7 interceptions in his career. There's you know, I'm a little kind of up in arms with it because, you know, he played for Atlanta, you know, played for a few teams, went to New Orleans, they cut him. He played for the Jets as well. I'm sorry. Atlanta and the Jets had some good years with them, dealt with some injuries, right? Then went to New Orleans, got cut. They were already thin at corner. And then he went to the Patriots and played there. He's on a practice squad and then got cut over there. But don't get me wrong, the Patriots already have a really good secondary. So I can kind of see where they are with that. But I just don't know if Brian Poole can be that guy coming in and helping us. I'm a little confused about that one. You know what I'm saying? Would I love to have a talent like Brian Poole? Yes. But I'm a little kind of like, well, why didn't you make it with New Orleans? Why didn't you make it with, you know what I'm saying, with Boston? You know what I mean? I call them Boston because they play in Boston, New England. You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't it work there? And for him to come over here and get a workout with us, I'm a little confused by it. But I would love to bring him in and see if he can get a second win with us. Would definitely love it. I just don't want to push Hobbs to the outside. If you put Hobbs back out there, I watched him at Illinois. He either made a big play or he gave up a big play. There was no real in between with that on the outside. So me personally, I want to keep Hobbs on the outside. I mean, on the inside. 8 games left. I can't just act like all is lost. I don't live my life like that. I've never been that kind of fan, and I'm still giving my team a chance. Now finish like that. Raidernation for life. Pacey, you know what's so crazy, my brother? There's so many good teams losing right now. Arizona got their ass whooped. The Rams got cooked. You know what I mean? A few weeks back, Buffalo got beat by Jacksonville. Teams are losing left and right. The Chiefs have the Dallas Cowboys this week, you guys. They have the Cowboys. The Chiefs can lose. The Chargers can lose as well this week. And then what? If we beat Cincinnati, as crazy as this sounds, this is how crazy the NFL has been this year. We'll be in first place. If we win, Dallas beats Kansas City and the Chargers lose. And mind you, Joey Bosa, is not going to play. Joey Bosa is on the COVID-19 protocol, so I think he's ruled out. Don't quote me on that, but I think he's ruled out. Let me see something. Yeah, man. We definitely have a chance, you guys. The Chargers got the Steelers. The Chargers have been playing bad these past few weeks. Big Ben is coming back. Their secondary's been bad. I think Big Ben can pick them guys apart. Glad you're back, brother. I was worried about you, Mike. Appreciate you, my brother. I'm good, King. I'm blessed. I'm just counting my blessings, man. I really am. I genuinely am, man. I genuinely am. And like I said, you guys, I'm an open book, man. I'm really too honest sometimes. But I feel like I have to be real with you guys, right? Because that's just who I am. I didn't even drink on Sunday like that. I had 2 beers, and then afterwards, after the whole rant and shit, I had like a couple glasses of wine. But I realized, I said, man, I don't like feeling powerless. right? I don't like feeling powerless. I don't like feeling like that. So, these past few days, I've been doing some reflecting. There's been a couple times where I went a year and a half, months, 6 months without having a drink. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I found that AA spot out here that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to this because I want to be a reminder. I want it to be a reminder to look at a lot of people that's in there and be like, damn, I could really be like this if I allow myself to be powerless. You know what I'm saying? If I allow myself to be powerless, my life can be definitely that Henry Ruggs situation. You know what's so crazy? I just got done telling my brother Brandon this. Shout out to my brother B. I said, it really took a toll on me, you guys. Like for real, like it did. I probably with a lot of you guys. It took a toll on me, man, because I told myself I don't even want to drink anymore because of this. But what did I do? I just overindulged after that situation. You feel me? Like I went into like the total opposite of what I wanted to do because I felt so bad for that young lady. And I also felt bad for Henry Ruggs and his family. You know what I mean? So I just kind of went into overdrive. And then with all the thoughts I got with my family and my people that's really hurting right now, I got a lot of shit going on. It's just tough, man. It's tough. But I'm doing everything in my power to be the best version of myself. And I want you guys, you're going to see it day in and day out. Every day I'm going to improve, whether it's with my knowledge of the game, my knowledge in life, or just being a better person, better father, better husband, everything that I want to do, that I'm going to do. I hope that you guys are here to watch the transformation, man. That's facts. Been with you since the beginning. We grow, but in some ways I missed the early shows. Hang in there, brother. Lloyd, I appreciate you. And I do remember you being here since day one. Shout out to you, my brother, for still being here. Thank you for still being here. Got love for this channel and Raider football. Didn't care for it till I met my man, and I was a pretty dog show girl to this. That's what's up, Sandra. Shout out to you and your guy, man. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I really, really do. But yeah, man. Like I said, we got whooped. We definitely got whooped. That was a tough game to watch, you guys. A tough game to watch, man. And we got to move forward, right? We definitely got to move forward. Keep DC at least another year, rebuild all line, actually get a true number one receiver, move Abram to linebacker, draft another safety. Shout out to Sean. We're definitely going to talk about that, my brother. We'll definitely talk about it. I know there's a lot of questions in the comment section about DC and all that good stuff. So we're definitely going to talk about it. Hold on real quick. Damn, these motherfucking comments is flying right now. Can we get confidence back in Carr? What do you guys say? What do you guys say? I just feel like this. I want to win. I want to win. And if we can return to that form with DC, then I want to win with DC. Because who doesn't want to win with somebody that wants to be here? You know what I mean? Like there's nothing worse than having a quarterback that doesn't want to be here, right? We actually have one that wants to be here and wants to succeed and wants to win with this team. I just feel like you guys, there's this energy. It's something about the universe that's telling us after 8 years, it's just not working out. It could be the organization's fault. It could be Mark Davis's fault. It could be definitely Gruden's fault. It could be Jack Del Rio's fault, but it all starts up top, right? So let's play the blame game. Let's say it's Mark Davis. McKenzie's out, Gruden's in, just a whole bunch of shit shows over and over and over, right? I just feel like the universe is telling us it's just not going to happen with DC. And like I said, I don't want to fight with you guys about this shit. I just really feel like the universe is saying this shit is not going to happen with DC. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I don't get it. I just have that feeling, man. David, I think the coaching staff got a master class in coaching by Andy Reid. He definitely dipped into his creative bag. Kelsey behind the center, those screens, those tight end screens, he definitely did. He made a point to make sure that the Kansas City Chiefs were on the comeback against us. And I can't even be mad at them about that, man. They definitely showed out and embarrassed us on primetime television, and Andy Reid outcoached us. But let's be honest. Andy Reid he outcoached a special teams coach. You guys, he outcoached a special teams coach. I'm not going to I'm not going to give Richie too much bad too much bad on that. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, he's been a career special teams coach. You know what I'm saying? Like look, yes, Andy outcoached us. He definitely did. But it wasn't, you're outcoaching a special teams guy that just took over the head coach job from a guy that had all the power in the world. It's tough. Shout out to Chef B. I appreciate you, family. Appreciate you, my brother. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link up top, man. It'd be definitely appreciated. I appreciate you guys. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Auntie Six. Docs, if there's anything we can help you and your family, let us know. We got you. Raidernation is family for life. Auntie Six, just be here with me, man, and shoot this shit, my brother. That's all I ask. That's all I ask, my brother. Just pull up on me and let's shoot the shit. Let's just talk like we always do. That's all I can never ask for, man. Appreciate you, my brother. I love you and I appreciate you for that, King. Let me catch up on these supers real quick, y'all, and I'm gonna get a lot of these questions in. Winning cures all. That's facts, Vincent. Shout out to you, Docs. Keep up the good work, brother. Shout out to Raider Q, man. I appreciate you, brother. And thank you for all the nice words on Twitter like you always give to, my brother. Trust me, nothing goes unnoticed, King, with me. Shout out to my brother Scott, man. We all have our moments. Thanks for being here for us, man. Scott, thank you for being here with me, my brother. And thank you for the donation as well. Shout out to my brother Robert. Love your show, bro. It's like chopping it up with a close friend / family. And that's what it is over here. That's what it is over here, man. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It definitely is that. That's why I said, you guys, I definitely had to get back to no moderators, no none of that. If anybody gets sniped, it's because of me. It's because of me. Point blank, period. If someone gets sniped in the chat, it's because of me. When I seen one of my best friends that from 4 years old on the block list, I said, oh, shit, we doing something wrong over here, bro. Like, we're doing something wrong over here, bro. Like, yeah, we got to chill, but we got to pump the brakes. Now, you the man, Johnny. You the man, brother. But yeah, you guys, I know we did some we brought some other guys in, some looks. I like what we did with the practice squad protections. We protected DJ Fluker again. I don't know why. I guess we're never going to see him. Brandon Parker has been playing bad. Monday, it was really bad. Monday was bad. Penalty after penalty. Man, we may have to bring Fluker in and just see what he can do because I'm sick of this shit. All these penalties, I'm over it. We protected Nathan Peterman, and we protected our new fullback. For those who don't know, Sutton Smith. We went and got him, I believe, off the practice squad in Pittsburgh. So that's good because we're one of the only offenses in the NFL that still uses a fullback heavy in our running back sets. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we went and got he's not no Alec Ingold. And for those who don't know, you guys, Alec Ingold is out for the season. It sucks. He was a monster for us. Without him, like this run game is not the same at all. But yeah, man, it sucks. We brought in some other guys. Brought in Braxton Hoyt, PJ Johnson, Daniel McCullers, a few other guys, some defensive tackle work. Try to see what we could do. Just trying to fit try to get some pieces to this puzzle because right now teams are running all over us. They're passing all over us. Our defense is pretty much giving everything up at will. You know what I mean? And we're about to play 3 teams back to back, you guys, with Cincinnati, Dallas. Oh, man, there's some tough teams back to back that can run the ball and pass the ball heavy. So we definitely need to fix whatever we're trying to fix ASAP, or we just need to throw in the towel and say, fuck it. Because at this point, you guys, if we can't beat Cincinnati and Dallas back to back, I know you guys don't want to hear it, but I'm looking at it from a standpoint of it's over. These are 3 pivotal games. We have to beat them too. We have to beat the Washington football team. Chase, he's out for the year. Chase Young, their best player, their best defender. I mean, there's a lot of things. We're about to play the Cowboys on a short week. They're coming off the Kansas City Chiefs. That's going to be a tough game for them to bounce back from because it's going to be a high-octane game. I have a feeling that's going to be a shootout. So Dallas may be very, very tired come Thanksgiving Day. So that is a plus for us, you guys. Keep in mind the Dallas Cowboys will be playing the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday, and we may catch a very, very tired Dallas team after a shootout. Sorry about that, David. At least we on a super team that got blown out on Monday night. Facts, brother. Facts. Shout out to Top Beats, my brother. Docs, I think we have to consider other options with Carr if we tank this season. Too many other throws, not hitting wide open receivers. If he can turn it around with Carr, then cool. But if not, we have to explore the options. Yes, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, bro. I definitely do. I would rather win with DC, you guys. I would rather win with Derek Carr. But it's been 8 years and we haven't done it. We haven't done it. And at this point, as Mark Davis, you need to sit back and say, is it going to ever happen? Is our fan base ever going to be sold on this guy? I've never seen this team ever in life, be so divided over one player. Shout out to Utah Beats as well, my brother. I appreciate you, King. I've never, ever seen a team so divided by one player. I've seen guys, like I said, say, fuck my kids. This about my wife. This about that. I've seen dudes that I'm supposed to be rocking with heavy saying crazy shit because of a difference of opinion with Derek Carr. Like the nation, literally, bro, this is not supposed to be divided over any player, period, ever. Not one guy should be able to stop what we got going on with this. Period, point blank, the end, right? And I've never in my life seen the nation so divided over one player. I feel like at this point, if we just start from scratch, in which I don't want to do, if we have to, at least we get rid of that stigma and we can move on. And then we can't blame anything on Derek Carr anymore. We can't. Then what could we be divided about? Because I don't remember being this divided about shit. Ever. We should all be able to, talk our shit. Yes, man, I'm mad that DC has had 2 bad games back to back. It's tough because elite quarterbacks don't do that. Elite quarterbacks do not usually have bad games back to back. Yes, Mahomes has some tough showings this year, definitely. But we're also talking about a guy that won a Super Bowl, won an MVP. It's difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's difficult. You know what I mean? Nah, don't say fuck those guys, bro. Don't say that. Don't say that. Nah, and you my guy, brother. You my guy, brother. You already know, Frank, you my brother, man. You know what I mean? But let's not do that. Anybody can have their opinion. Raider critique, my brother, man. It's good to see you in here, King. I'm not going to say fuck anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. At the end of the day, you can have your difference of opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not going to disrespect you about it. You know what I'm saying? And these past few weeks, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been out my skull, so I may have here and there, said some wild things. But it's okay. We can agree to disagree. I just hate to see this team and this fan base so divided over one player. It's crazy to me. I've never seen this shit before in my life. Anywhere else, any other fan base, I watch everything, you guys. I definitely watch everything. I watch other team shit. I watch ESPN. I try to watch as much as possible. I've never seen any fan base up in arms so much about one player. Raider Ruckus, I appreciate you, my brother. You always got a Raider brother. You always got a brother right here until the wheels fall off, period. Do the damn thing. My brother, man. My brother. And you know what's crazy, bro? We definitely going to talk soon. Because I'm definitely the way I'm feeling right now, I'm definitely Squid. Did I miss one of your supers, my brother? My apologies. I tried to go find it and I couldn't find it. My apologies, brother. I think I missed the $5. You brother, please put the question back in the comment section and we'll read it. And I'll definitely read it out. We should trade Carr for Rodgers. It's too late for that, Gilbert. It's too late for that. At this point, Green Bay already has a first rounder in Jordan Love. They have to give him some type of burn at some point, right? At some point, you have to give your first round guy a chance. They haven't done that. And, Rodgers is going to be able to probably walk willy-nilly and go anywhere he wants this next offseason. So that's not going to happen. Squid, man, my brother, man, in the words of the Hall of Famer, Violator constantly reminds us we got to be united under the shield. Facts. Shout out to the GOAT, Violator, and shout out to my brother, Squid. Love you, my brother. Thank you. Yeah, man, at the end of the day, you guys, we just all want to win, right? We all want to win. Some of us are more passionate than others. Some of us, lash out in different ways. Some of us enable players and enable and act like it's okay to be bad. And it's sad because I can't tell you not to do that. First of all, who am I? And then secondly, most of us have never seen this team win anything. So let's just think about it like this. Pretty much every year, I think we all enable this team because we all expect different things to happen every year, and it just never happens. You know what I'm saying? It just never happens. If we blow it up, how does the Raiders organization attract good free agents with constant dysfunction? David, I think this year, brother, everything that's bad that could have happened to us, it did happen. Everything. And you hate to see it because we have such young guys on this team. We have some young guys, some young talent on this roster, man. And for them to see their brother they came into the league with, you know, like Henry Ruggs dealing with his situation. For the coach that drafted you, for him to go out the way he went out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if any of these players feel, you know, Gruden is misogynistic or racist. We don't know how these guys feel, but we know if they do feel like they have the right to feel like they're right. And this is the guy that drafted them. So it's tough, man. Like everything, every card stacked against us that could have happened this year got stacked against us. Everything. Evan, I need you guys, man. And that's why I'm here tonight, my brother. I appreciate you, King. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Relly Bo, man, we're just shooting this shit, just talking our Raiders, my brother, like we always do. I appreciate you, King, on the donation, my brother. For real. Let me get these supers in, you guys, real quick. And then I'm definitely going to get back into the questions. Let me see. Shout out to Brandon. The DC argument is kind of like when dealing with a job that is okay, but you want to leave, but don't leave because you're afraid you can't get a better one. Yeah, it's tough, but sometimes you got to let it go. And guess what happened with me? You know what's crazy that you said that, Brandon? I had a great job before this, a great job, great benefits, great pay. And yes, it was the same shit. I'm like, but I want to leave. And, you know, the pay went down drastically, but I found something better, this. So that was a great analogy, bro. It definitely was. It's tough, man, because the reality of it is this. If you let DC go, we're probably going into full rebuild mode. And I know a lot of people are afraid to do that. Shout out to you, Brandon. I appreciate you, brother. I feel it. I get it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we're still rebuilding right now, like on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like this. My Kings, right? And I don't want to talk about the Sacramento Kings and this shit because we've been bad for a long time. But it's been 14, 15 years since we made the playoffs. And you know what we've been doing for the past 10 years, you guys? Trying to get the last playoff spot. We're not trying to play for a championship. We're not trying to play for the play-in now, you know, or for the second or third seed. We're playing for the play-in now or the 8th seed. We never really blew it up. We never said, you know what, De'Aaron Fox can be traded because it's not getting the job done right now. It took us forever to get rid of DeMarcus Cousins, right? We just played to be the best bottom team in the league. We pretty much played, Merkley, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. We pretty much played to be the best bottom team in the league. And I feel like right now we're kind of just low-key doing that, right? Like I feel like we're low-key just on some like, it's okay to just rebuild on the fly. Let's keep DC. Let's do this. Maybe we can draft good this year. We haven't drafted the last 10 years, but, you know, we'll do this. We'll do that. I just feel like we've been rebuilding. We've been in rebuild mode, or you want to say reset mode, as the Raiders for years. And it sucks, man. It sucks. We're literally every year rebuilding on the fly, bro. And it's, at some point, it's just like, you know what? What do? You just say fuck it and do like the Texans right now and get rid of everybody and get that stigma off your organization, because nobody has a worse stigma on their organization than us outside of the Texans. The Texans have a terribly ran company. Their quarterback, they're just, you know what I mean? But guess what? Now that they're getting rid of pieces, Deshaun Watson won't be there next year. They're officially just blowing it up. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, when do you say that? When do you say fuck it and just do it? You see what the Niners did, right? You know what I mean? Like, you know what? I can't say the Niners. You know, no, a few years ago, they pretty much did. They pretty much said, fuck it. You know what I mean? When Kaepernick went out, and then they kind of just rebuilt on the fly. Miami, you know, they rebuilt on the fly. They drafted Tua, which he may not be the guy, but they were 10-6 last year. You know what I mean? But at some point, we have to say, do we continue rebuilding on the fly, or do we rebuild the right way? And there's only one way to rebuild, you guys. That's destroy, rebuild. That's it. There's only one way to do that. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my brother Rick Grimes. I seen you in the block list too, brother. And I didn't like that because you've always supported the channel, whether I agree with your perspectives or not. I did not like when I seen your name in there. So that's another reason why I have no moderators now, because I don't want people deleting people that I respect regardless of how they feel about shit. You know what I mean? Rick Grimes is a Mariota guy, but I'm not going to beat him up for it. You know what I'm saying? But I just know this. At some point, if we continue to struggle this year, you guys, if we can continue to struggle, and I get you guys want to say he has no receivers. Look, man, you got Hunter Renfrow. He's a sneaky, great receiver. You have Darren Waller these past few years. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to stop. Like, he still has some options. You know what I mean? Like, we went and got Kenyon Drake to be someone that's heavy in the passing game. So we shouldn't even be looking at Kenyon Drake as a running back. We should be looking at him as more the Joker role, right? So that's another weapon that DC can use that he's not using. I just feel like at some point, man, we have to kick back and say, you know what? What are we doing? And if we're going to do this shit, let's do it the right way. Let's just do it the right way. If we're going to continue to build on the fly, we're going to continue to have these 8-8, 9-8, whatever you want to do. How many ever games we play now these years? 7-9, 5-11 teams. It's just going to continue to happen year in and year out if we don't just reset every single thing. You know what I mean? It's just that. That's just what it is. Just me, but with DC, we can all agree he's not as good as Rodgers. Yet Rodgers still needs more help, even with a number one receiver shows how limited DC is. Look, man, I'm not even going to go that route, Sean, because I know how people feel about that. But I'm going to tell you, yeah, man, look, Rodgers is the all-pro guy every year in and year out. And maybe next year, we've all been screaming that Devontae Adams will be a Raider, right? Maybe next year we can see what DC can do with a true number one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I know the last year he had Cooper and Crabtree. I know it wasn't too bad. It wasn't that good of a year. Did we go 7-9 that year or something like that, you guys? You know what I mean? So we just have to put, at the end of the day, man, it's like this. Queen, Raider Red, love you, Queen. Thank you earlier for the message as well, love. I appreciate you, family, for real. For real, I appreciate you. As always, Queen, for real. I just feel like I'm watching other teams operate how we should operate. And that shit's frustrating to me. It's just frustrating to me, man. It really is. You know what I'm saying? You watch these teams like Pittsburgh, that's good year in and year out. New England, year in and year out. The Titans, whether they, you know what I mean, that they're getting better these past few years, year in and year out. When is going to be our time? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these teams, they'll have a 3-year run. They'll have a 3-year run, right? Where they're like, okay, they're good. Then they kind of fell off, but they're still in the playoffs. Then they're gone. We haven't had a 1-year run. When the hell are we going to have a 1-year run? Just a 1-year run. If we can get that going this year, then great. But I don't know, you guys. I just don't believe in what we have right now. I just genuinely don't believe in what we have right now. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell, man. Shout out to Miss Molly. Do whatever it takes to get Devontae Adams this offseason, period. He immediately helps our team. Let's stack instead of start over. Okay, I'm not mad about that. Everybody has their opinions. And I appreciate you, fam, for the donation. But it's kind of, it's kind of what we're saying again, right? It's reset mode, right? Does Devontae Adams or just rebuild on the fly? Does Devontae Adams, if we had Devontae Adams right now, you guys, let me ask you guys this. How many wins do we have this year with everything going around surrounding us, the Gruden shit, the Ruggs shit, with Waller struggling? If we had Devontae Adams right now, right? How many games would we have won this year? I want to know. Shout out to Brandon one more time, my brother. Niners took Jimmy D to a Super Bowl, and they're already looking to replace him with Lance. Prime example. I love DC, but he hasn't took us anywhere to deserve keeping the job other than leadership. And brother, let me say this. And this and shout out to you again, my brother. Thank you. leadership, right? I feel like, can you say that though? Right? Like, I love how he talks in the pressers. I love the relationship he has with some of the guys on his team. Um, I feel like leaders win, right? Or good leaders. Good leaders win. I feel like good leaders win games. And I'm not trying to pick, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to pick a fight with anybody. But I feel like good leaders win games. You know what I'm saying? You can call him a leader in a bad locker room then, or call him a good leader on a bad team. I guess if we want to accept that, I don't know. We need to evolve, especially with the way we draft and pick up players. The old school Raider Al Davis way of picking players that don't work anymore. And Sandra, you know what's so crazy? I feel like now, with the way football is set up today, the way Al, think about this, you guys, the way Al Davis drafted before, speed, you know, and all that, it would work in today's NFL, right? It would work in today's NFL. If you went back to how Al Davis used to draft, which you can't because Al Davis is the GOAT, and, you know, he knew things in football about the football game, about the game of football that nobody in the upper management would never know about. You know what I'm saying? Our organization would know. But how he drafted, I think that shit would work in today's NFL. I could be wrong, but that's just kind of how I feel. It's simple to me. Can Carr play better? Yes. But what really hurt us is our drafting. I look from 2018 when Gruden came, our draft picks have been bad. TS, I agree with you. I agree with you, man. I feel you. I feel you. I know that we've had the shit end of the stick when it comes to drafting. I do. I get that. I understand that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. Let me see. Ray, I'm only going to answer this because I've seen this be talked about. These guys played in the snow, bro. They played in the snow. Like, we can't keep talking about A-Rod and Russell Wilson and how they played this past. They played in a snowy game. We played in a dome at home. Like, there is a huge difference, brother. It's a huge difference, bro. It's a huge difference. Huge difference. You're playing in 0-degree weather type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why that game was played how it was played. That's not another excuse. You can't find another excuse for DC because of the way A-Rod and Russell Wilson play in the snow. I don't see it. Starts with the draft and picks never pan out. Plus, from DC to Gruden, I think we had 12 QBs, but it's time to move on. Shout out to Jeremy. I appreciate you, brother. Man. And Rich Gannon was a leader. He was a fierce competitor. Someone that'll come into the huddle and demand your attention and demand your respect, right? That's what I liked about Rich Gannon. He demanded it, and he was good with his legs. He would not be afraid to run off with the ball if need be. That's the kind of fight and fearlessness you want from your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody that's just going to run 2 yards and drop. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. I say keep Carr. Only other QBs that can get it done won't be let go. Trade our first, second round picks for players / late picks. T Baggins, I appreciate you, brother. That's a fire name. He said T Baggins. Appreciate you on a donation, brother. Shout out to my guy, Tyrone Smith. Appreciate you, King. As always, my brother, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link up top. It definitely helps the channel. It definitely helps me move and start to do different things with the channel. So I appreciate you, my brother. Ricardo, even the Bengals look like they're turning it around in less time than us. If the Bengals had an offensive line right now, they'd probably only lose maybe 1 or 2 games. Crazy, right? We need a young, hungry coach that can come in and make an impact fast. Shout out to Ricardo. I disagree. I agree with everything you just said, brother. Every single thing. Every single thing. But you could also say the type of players we pick up, risk players, underdog players, players with questions. We do. We do. We definitely do. That's the Raider way, right? That's the Raider way because, there's always those guys that can look. We took a risk on with Waller, and now we got one of the best tight ends in the league. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The Arnett thing didn't work. There was problems with him before he came into the league. Didn't work. Yeah, and Rodgers and Wilson also won Super Bowls. Facts. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sandra, you know what I mean? And I just feel like we have to go a completely different direction, period. And what I mean by that is everything. The stigma. I feel like the NFL was really trying to push Mark Davis out. And it's sad to say that because to hold on to that Davis name as Raider fans, that means everything to us, right? Like just the name, it feels like that it's just right. It's right. But I feel like the NFL wants him out, wants nothing to do with the Davis name anymore, wants a billionaire to actually control this team. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they want to get him out of here. And at this point, I'm just like concerned to the point where it's like, are we ever going to be good if Mark Davis is around? Like, are we ever going to be good? Like, is it to a point where maybe we have to hope the NFL gets Mark Davis out of there because of this? At the end of the day, man, just win, baby, right? I feel like if you really about that shield, even if you don't own the team, I think you would want what's best for this team, right? And right now, I just don't see there's no consistency with this team from top to bottom. From top to bottom, there's no consistency at all. From upper management to ownership to anything. It's just, look, man, there's more shit. Because I'm telling y'all now, I've been telling you guys this for a few weeks. There's more shit behind the scenes that's about to happen. It's about to come out, you guys. It's about to come out. Remember, a few guys left because of tax purposes and, the Mark Bedane stepped down and all that. There's more shit coming out behind the scenes soon. And when it happens, just remember I told you this. There's more things about to come out. There's more people in there saying there's other shit going on and they're about to walk too. So at this point, it's like, do we just say fuck it and blow everything up? I mean, look, man, we already lost, our Oakland Raiders. We already lost Oakland. You know what I mean? We lost Oakland. If we had a billionaire owner, guess what? We would have never left Oakland. We would have never left Oakland. We would have never left Oakland. And this is no shade to Las Vegas. Love the stadium. Love it, love it, love it. But if we had a wealthy owner, Zone, my IG's up, bro. My IG's up. I deleted it for a few days. I needed a recharge, man. But I just feel like we would have still been back in the town if we had a real wealthy owner, someone that could have just afforded to buy a new stadium. You seen what the Warriors did? They still kept it local. They said, man, look, we're going to build in the Bay. They still wear the city jerseys and the town jerseys. You know what I mean? They rep everything. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I just feel like it's bigger than this, y'all. Like, I feel like year in and year out, we're going to be here and we're going to struggle. We're going to be here together as brothers and sisters, people of the shield, and we're going to stress out because it's bigger than what we see. It's bigger than what we do. I think there's so much more shit going on behind the scenes that I don't know, man. I don't know how we can expect anything to change unless we reset and we just say, fuck it, start from scratch. It sucks. It sucks, man. But I'm telling y'all now, I don't care what y'all say. I would rather go through a 3 to 5 year rebuild than sit around for another 8 years and endure the shit that we've dealt with these past 8 years. It is what it is. Shout out to Raider Joe, man. Appreciate you, brother. As always, King, my brother. Yo, Docs, don't apologize for having a difference of opinion. We all have difference of opinions. It's all love. We got to stick together, especially in the midst of all the losses. Facts, my brother. And Icy, I like Matt Corral, Mississippi State, right? I like him as well. Let me get this last super in real quick. But Raider Joe, appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Brian, man. Mark Davis needs to hire advisors that will guide him on restructuring his team. Facts, brother. Facts. We need something. We need someone to come in and say, This shit ain't working. Yeah, Ole Miss. Yeah. Like, it ain't working. It's just not working. I didn't see that. I didn't see that interview. I'm going to go watch that. The Vlad interview. I'm going to go check that out. Hey, Docs, much love. But most of the losses aren't on Carr, except the Giants game. Jacobs, Waller, O-line, and our defense are bad part of the losses. Much love, Docs. I just feel like this, you guys. Old school football, right? Like, to me, it's like, I feel like losses. I remember when we grew up, right? And maybe did things just change then? Let me ask you this. Did things just change because of the era we're in? Because I remember thoroughly in the locker room. I played peewee, high school ball. I remember the quarterback and the head coach always said, "This is on me. It's on me. We lost this game because of me." Right? I just feel like we have to put more of that on DC. We have to, man. I don't care. You have to be able to pull out some wins sometimes in some ugly games. You have to be able, as a quarterback, to pull out some wins in some ugly games. If your defense can't do it for you, go out there and win a game. You know what I'm saying? If your O-line is struggling, go in the shotgun and do something different. Try and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't expect. See, that's the thing, Randy. You saying we expect this man to be perfect. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't. Get us to a playoff game, and then we can build on that. That's it. That's it. I don't expect perfection from anyone. That's not a part of football. No, nothing is perfect in football. Nothing. I just feel like you got to put more on the quarterback. You guys got to put more on the quarterback. Simple and plain, man. Simple and plain. Shout out to the Raider, man. In 2016, if 2016 never happened, this obsession with DC wouldn't be a thing. 5 punts and 2 turnovers. That's 7 possessions we gifted Mahomes because the offense didn't do its job. You can't expect a mid-level D to have 7 stops and only score 14 points. The Raider came in with a haymaker. My brother. And you know what's crazy? I seen somebody the other day too, y'all. You know, since the injury, since he got his extension, we haven't won shit. Right? Since his injury and since his extension, we haven't won nothing. We haven't won anything. Shout out to the Raider, man. My brother, man. Appreciate you on a 20 spot, King. Shout out to Sandra. I don't think Mark Davis is the problem. He's been like a dog on a leash to the rest of the owners saying, hey, I'm not fathering want to be like you. But it doesn't matter. Sandra, at the end of the day, they all know that blood is still, that blood that's going through his veins is definitely still his father's. There's a reason why Mark Davis is still one of the only guys that brings alums back year in and year out, pays for the flights, you know what I'm saying, brings them in to watch games. There's a reason why Mark Davis shows up to a young lady's funeral that one of his young guys killed in a car accident, RIP. There's a reason why Mark Davis still will not deal with anything, any domestic disputes. We will not. He won't even go look towards anybody in free agency or any of that dealt with anything like that. Mark Davis is definitely still his father in so many ways, and the league knows that. They know that. They know that. He's definitely tried to play ball. I'll tell you that, and it's happened. He's definitely played ball. He went and got a bag out there in Vegas. He bought the Aces. You know, he's doing other things. He's definitely probably doing the best he's ever done in his life, but he's still so far away from all the other owners. Like incredibly. Shout out to you, Sandra, as always. So many QBs. I want the Raiders to get in the draft. Medwin, like who? Let me see, because I like Malik Willis. I love Malik Willis from Liberty. That guy is a monster, definitely. But, you know, Knowing us, we'll do another reset, right? So let me ask you guys this. Say DC does walk next year. Say we trade him or something, right? Would you guys rather go get a 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers or go draft a new quarterback that you can build up, right? Because then you go grab A-Rod. It's still once again low-key rebuilding, you know what I mean, on the fly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's go get him and see if things change, right? We all know that Carr is not the main problem on his team. I'm not trying to say that. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely plays a part in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Your quarterback definitely plays a huge part on your success as a football team, an NFL football team at that. AD Marcel Reese should be a huge part when it comes to drafting players or signing free agents. We just need someone with a brain running the team. I love Marcel Reese, but I don't know if he is someone that has the brain for that. You know what I'm saying? This is another Raider hire, AD. I feel like we need to stay away from that. Marcel's already got his hands in the pot. He's definitely working with the Raiders, working side by side. But we need some guys that's done it before, not somebody that just already there because he's a Raider. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the point now, you guys, no more hiring in-house anymore. No more hiring in-house. Why? Why keep doing it? Why? I don't even want to hire in-house anymore. Because then it's just the same thing. We're just rotating in and out, right? It's just a bunch of guys that's probably yes men to Mark Davis. As sad as that sounds, I just got to be honest. They're probably yes men to Mark Davis. You want to bring somebody that's done this, that's functioned in the league for years, that knows how to put a team together. You know what I mean? You don't pull a coach out after 17 years from Monday Night Football and give him a 10-year contract. That's terrible. That's really bad. That's really bad to pull somebody out that hasn't coached for 17, 18 years or some shit, that's been on Monday Night Football just for nostalgia purposes, and give them a 10-year guaranteed deal. That's very bad ownership. That's bad ownership. Bad. That's the double-edged sword called loyalty. All eyes on G. Facts, brother. Facts. Brian says Carr's problem is he doesn't elevate the play of others through his play. Example, Watson doesn't have the weapons we have, and he elevates the Texans. And I agree with you. But we also have to look at it from the standpoint of Deshaun also has had some bad years with the Texans. You know what I'm saying? As much as we give DC flack for having bad defenses, Watson has had some terrible O-lines, right? Some kind of tough run games. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, man, all these guys are going to they're all going to come with pros and cons. Every one of them. They're all going to come with pros and cons. But I just feel like if you start from scratch, at least you know you're giving yourself an opportunity. Deshaun Watson, under the circumstances, you guys, will never be a Raider. He will never be a Raider. He'll never be a Raider. As much as I wanted him this past offseason, I would have loved to have Deshaun Watson. But what he's dealing with off the field, it will never happen. He will never, ever be a Raider. So what do? You go find somebody, you know what I mean? You go find somebody like a Malik Willis or somebody in the draft to give them a chance. Develop them. Bring a coaching staff in that can develop their guy and let them work for that. DC is never, he's had 9 different coaches or some shit. No, I'm sorry. 4 or 5 different coaches. 5 in 8 years. That's tough. It is tough. I've never said that DC had an easy job, because one thing he hasn't had is an easy job at all. But you bring somebody in that says, look, I want my team. Let me run my team. At least we give somebody a fair shot that can just start from scratch and create their team. We fucked up instantly when we got rid of Khalil Mack. We fucked up instantly when we traded Amari Cooper. As much as we couldn't stand him sometimes because he looked like he didn't want to be out there, we gave up a number 1 defender and a number 1 wide receiving option for some draft picks. So at the end of the day, you guys, we've been making mistakes forever. I feel like it's just time to say fuck it and go all out and just and create something new. And as sad as it is, I don't even know if Vegas will allow a full rebuild. City of Vegas, I don't know if they would allow that. Because with Vegas, they want to win. I don't know. How do you think we got that new stadium when the stadium was being built? Who got all that game overseas and across the border? We did, and he played ball. He definitely played ball. But I'll tell you something right now. Mark Davis, if they wanted to put a place to blame, which they're doing slowly but surely, like the Gruden shit and everything else, they're definitely working a twist. If anyone was to be the odd man out of this whole stadium situation, it's going to be Mark Davis. It's going to be Mark Davis. Owner or not. Owner or not. He don't own the NFL. There are some bigger players than Mark Davis. If they want Mark Davis out, they'll play the long game if need be. But if they want him out, he'll be out. Trust me, he'll be out. I just feel like this, man. If we brought a whole new regime in, we drafted all new players and blah, blah, right? And we still were trash. At least we tried something different. Just like this situation, we're not trying anything different. We're not. You know what I mean? Like, one thing I can say about Gruden that I respect outside, he shouldn't have been there in the first place, but at least he got pretty much rid of every single person from his previous regime. I think DC is the only player pretty much left, right? From the McKenzie days. Isn't he the only guy left? Isn't he the only guy left from that whole regime? So at least Gruden said, you know what? If I'm gonna go all out, I'm going all out with you know what I'm saying? Well, how the way I go out with it. You know what I mean? So respect. You know what I mean? I didn't see it, Medwin. I did not see it, my brother. Brandon says, one more and I'm done. Alex Smith never had a losing record in KC. Traded to Washington and they have the face of the league at QB. Who's to say it can't happen, right? Who's to say it can't happen? Who's to say it can't happen? Yes, you guys. Pastor, I agree with you. I definitely love Mad Max. Definitely love Mad Max. But I'll tell you something right now. If we could, if everybody in this room right now could have Mad Max or Khalil Mack. Yes, don't get me wrong. Mad Max is having a hell of a year. And to be honest with you, he's younger. But if at that point, come on, man, like Khalil Mack, Mad Max, I mean, who's to say we still wouldn't have got Mad Max? He was a later round draft pick. Who's to say we still wouldn't have got him? I don't know yet, Raiders for life. I have no idea. At the end of the year, we'll talk about it because I want to know. I want to know who's available. Yeah, Crosby was in the 4th round, so there's no reason why you couldn't have still had Khalil Mack and went and got him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still could have ended up with Mad Max. Trade Carr for a top 5 pick this year's draft. I don't know if any of those teams do that. Jacksonville already has their quarterback. Detroit is going to be smart, hopefully for the first time in their life, and go get an actual real quarterback. Let Jared Goff walk. What's the other teams? I mean, you know what I mean? Miami, they got Tua, but it sounds like they're going to still go all in for Deshaun Watson. I don't know any of these other guys that would do it. I don't know who would do that. Doug Peterson. I still like that name. I definitely like that name. Oh, yep. Hey, Jamie. Colton Miller as well. I believe Colton Miller was one of the last 2 guys in that regime. I think you're right, brother. Docs, we love Mad Max, but do you think he gives up on plays looking for the flag instead of continuing his pursuit of the QB? Look, man, I respect Mad Max because he's dealing with being held every play. And at this point, it's just becoming pathetic. It's just clear as day now, you guys, that the NFL is just playing with us. They're toying with us. If you go back and watch film, like a lot of us do, these guys are holding Maxx pretty much every play. They're pretty much holding Yannick every other play on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that Mad Max, I don't think that Mad Max gives up on plays. I just think it looks like it because he's being held. I mean, there's no way you can be that you can be stopping, you can be giving up on plays when you lead the league in pressures, right? I don't think there's any way you can be giving up on plays if you lead the league in pressures. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible, to be honest. So Greg, my brother, I disagree with you on that one because there's no way that doesn't go together. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, you know, the best cornerback in the league, you know, he has the most interceptions in the league, but he always gives up on his receiver. I don't see that. Queen Raiderette, facts. Every play, every fucking play. At this point, it's becoming real pathetic, man. Real pathetic. At least Gruden was out there fighting and screaming. You know what's so crazy? It's crazy to see Josh say, you know, there's no anxiety anymore. What do you think about Jack coming back as opposed to Bryant? No, Jack. You can't continue to go backwards. You cannot continue to go backwards. Brian DeBall, I'm with that. And Kenny Pickett from Pitt. No, Kenny Pickett's from Pitt, bro. I like him. I'm freezing up. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? We back? Okay, we back. We back. My bad. I didn't even know. Kenny Pickett from Pitt is nice. Nice. Old boy from Ole Miss hasn't done enough for me yet. But I would love to bring in Brian DeBall. I would love to bring him in. And Kenny Pickett from Pitt, I like him a lot. I definitely like him a lot. Blurry. My bad, y'all. I'm missing supers and all kind of shit. My apologies, y'all. I didn't even know what was going on. My internet said it was cool. I missed somebody's super. Oh, here we go. Tyrone, I got you, brother. We good? We good? We good? Cool. Appreciate you guys. Mile High, what's up, my brother? Think Mac wants to come back since Gruden's gone? Look, at this point, you know, Mac's not coming back from that contract. It's just that contract is too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. I'm not. But I just feel like, you know, look, I didn't want to get rid of Khalil Mack, but I'll say this. At this point, why go back? Like, why go backwards? You know what I'm saying? We keep talking about, you know, not resetting and not completely rebuilding. I'll move backwards. Everybody wipe them feet, you guys. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. I don't even think I shared this shit. I don't even think I shared it. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Got me back to where we were on the subscribers, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm trying to see something real quick. Tomorrow we're doing coffee and convo as well, you guys, and we're going to break down the Cincinnati Bengals. We're going to definitely break down that team and see what they're talking about. Oh, man, you know, everybody don't wipe their feet in here, man. It's all good. It's all good. Saw you tweet about the excuses. That was on point, bro. Yeah. You know, at some point, man, you just got to kind of hand it off. Like you got to say, look, man, maybe we just need to hit the switch and just start everything over. Richard, to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what team is going to show up. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't know what team is going to show up. Like that's the point. That's the point that I got to start running in my mind now. Like, what team is going to show up? Is it going to be the team that came out and beat Denver and Philly back-to-back clearly? Or is it going to be the team that came and just looked like shit against the Giants and the Chiefs? I don't look blurry, bro. I'm watching myself. I'm watching myself. I'm trying to make sure I got it right here set up. So I make sure I'm not blurry. These players forget what a boot. Wait, hold on. What? These players forgot what a boot in there. You know what it feels like? Oh, a boot in their ass. Man, look. Man, look. You know, it's funny because, like we said, everybody was saying there's no anxiety on the sideline anymore and all that good shit. But now we have nobody fighting for these guys. Randy, you're right. Because I know you're a Carr guy, and I'm not going to fight with you about that, brother. If DC can go 31 for 34 again, oh yeah, we lit. But elite quarterbacks are consistently good. Elite quarterbacks are consistently good. You know what I mean? Like that's just all I'm saying. And I'm not taking nothing away from Carr. I hope he comes out and balls out and beats Cincinnati. I hope the Chiefs lose to the Cowboys. I hope the Chargers lose this Sunday. Bro, like we can be right back in the first place. And then it's like, what are we talking about? But what I'm seeing right now, you guys, I'm seeing a poorly coached team. First off, a poorly coached team. I'm starting to see more now that I think the Denver game and the Philly game were more of moral wins, like, you know what I'm saying, like morally, like for team morale. Like we just came out the gate swinging to prove to everybody that we can win without Gruden. And then I think the next two games after that was coaching staff. DC not audibling at all. Like DC not audibling out of shit. Throwing in the double coverage. The defense giving up ass in the passing game and in the run game. You know, these past two games, we just seen a consistent ass team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do you guys think? I know it's really early, and we're not going to do predictions yet. We're not going to do that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that a little later on in the week. Because like I said, we back and we're going to be going live every day. We're doing the coffee and convos. We're doing all that good shit. So it is what it is. Like I said, y'all, outwork everybody. Shout out to Robert. I think Woodson and Gannon should have a discussion with the team, be brutally honest and light a fire. I like that, Robert. But, you know, the thing is, I don't know if those two guys could even save this team. I don't know if those two guys can genuinely save this team. I don't even know if their word, you know, would hold that much weight with these young guys. I just don't know. I don't know if these guys actually want to win. Because the way they've been playing, to me, it just shows, like, you know what I mean, they don't want to win. Oh, Greg Olsen is gone. Look, you got the only reason Greg Olsen had a job, brother, was because of Gruden. That was the only reason he had a job. Outwork everybody, Greg. Outwork everybody, brother. Manny Flo, yes. Talk that shit. If we go 2 for 3 the next 3 games, we are good. Randy, definitely. But how confident are you that we're going to do that? After watching these last 2 games, my brother, how confident are you that we'll win our next that we can go 2 for 3 in these next 3 games? Let me ask you that. Watching this team these past 2 weeks, you put up 14 points. 14 points against the 32nd ranked defense. Right? You put up shit on the Giants as well. Hey, Edwards did exactly what I've been screaming for him to do all year long this past week. He showed up. He was out there fiery. He was up there pissed. He was excited. Bryan Edwards looked exactly, you know, the way he's supposed to be looking. Didn't ask for any more than from Bryan Edwards this past week. I feel like he showed up. You know what I mean? He did his thing. But Man, bruh. I'm not sold, you guys. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on this team. Do I think signing Brian Poole will help us in the secondary? Definitely. Definitely. Medwin, let me ask you this. How many yards did he have? How many yards did he have? Ryan Edwards had 3 receptions for 88 yards and a TD. That's not enough. That's not enough. That's all you can ask for from a second-year player, bro. What you mean? That's not enough. 3 receptions, 88 yards, and a TD? Would I trade Waller? Brittany, all I'm going to say is this. I want Waller to retire a Raider. I just don't know if football is still Waller's first priority. That's all I'm going to say. And if it's not, strike while the iron is hot. That's it. I love Darren Waller. Love Darren Waller. Like I said, want him to succeed, want him to continue to do great things on and off the field. But if you're not going to show up, you're not going to show out, and you feel like there's other things, you know what I mean? That's, you know, some things are bigger than football, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you this, 4 receptions for 24 yards. That ain't going to do it. That's definitely not going to do it. Yeah. Brian Edwards is definitely not a number 1 type now. I just look at it from a standpoint of he can still be a building block. He can still be a building block for this team. Shout out to Jody. We act like every pressure leads to an incomplete pass. Maxx got 5 sacks, 28th in the league, but we talked shit about Cleveland getting pressures last year. Talk that shit, Jody. Talk that shit. Talk that almost doesn't count shit. Talk that almost doesn't count shit. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Raider Ruckus. Consistency is all I ever asked about week after week, but I never know what Carr. I don't know what we're gonna get. Carr. Wait, I never know what Carr we're gonna get. And if you honestly, I'm drinking too much coffee, you guys. If you honestly don't see it, you're fooling yourself. All we want is the man to win. That's it. That's it, right? That's it. Yeah, Abram has been playing bad in coverage. We're getting exposed now. We're definitely getting exposed. He just needs to stay his ass right up by the line of scrimmage. Right up by the line of scrimmage. Don't even have Abram drop back in coverage at all anymore. Keep him in the box as close as possible to the line of scrimmage. Do not have him back there defending any receivers or any of that shit. Keep him near the line of scrimmage as much as possible. But Ruckus, you ain't never lied, my brother. You ain't never lied. Never lied. Yeah, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're definitely going to talk about that tomorrow. Abram loves getting mossed, bro. He's been getting mossed for real. Abram, what you think about switching to a 3-4? At this point, Fiesta, is too late. It's too late in the game. You know what I'm saying? You definitely have to think about that after the season. If Gus is no longer here, you definitely have to think about that 3-4. Definitely. Think about it. Tampa Bay runs a 3-4. Balling. You know, did the Rams go back to a 4-3 this year? I still think that they run a 3-4 too, right? Don't they run a 3-4? But, you know, if you have to realize, shout out to my brother Terrence, man. What's up, T? My brother, man. You have to realize this. If you go to a 3-4, we don't have the personnel for a 3-4. So you definitely have to draft for it. Yeah, the Buffalo and the Rams are 3-4. So basically all the best defenses in the league right now are 3-4s, right? Yeah. So, but we don't have the personnel for a 3-4. I'll tell you right now, if we do change up at the end of the season and run a 3-4, I would love Clee to stick around. I would love to see what Clee can do in a 3-4 defense. Mixed base, still primarily 3-4. Facts, Tycho. Facts. Boogie. Facts. Definitely have to bring in new guys. Shout out to my brother Bruce. All right, Docs. Want you to know I got a lot of respect, love, brother. Glad. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Rick Grimes, I definitely can see it, my brother. I can see what you said, what you just said. I'm sorry that the chat is flying. Chat is flying. Clee is not it. Fox, I mean, look, bro, he's not the first round guy we thought he could be. Definitely. I agree with you on that. But Clee is still an NFL player. And I definitely think that he can get the job done. If he gets a little more burned and if he's in the right system. Yeah, I can't see everything. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. Critique says YouTube be tripping, not posting all the chats. Yeah, some of y'all, when you guys say you missed my super, my apologies. I can't see everything. I'm trying to catch up with everything. My apologies, y'all. This is the only hiccup when you do live shows more than anything because, you know, I mean, it's difficult to just read everything. You know what I mean? I see my brother B in the chat too, man. Shout out to my brother B. Terrence, my brother, I appreciate you. Me and you are going to talk behind the scenes, my brother. I'm going to talk to you about the channel and about some things that's going to be changing and all that good stuff. Graphk, I'm getting out of here, brother. Before I go, I just wanted to tell you I appreciate you. I didn't have a place to talk Raiders and tell this community. I'm grateful for that. My brother, love you, King. Love you, my brother. Shout out to Pastor Raider. And do me a favor, King, if you can for me, my brother. Say a prayer for me at home tonight, man, if you can. You know what I mean? For just me, my family, my peace of mind. That's really what it's about, the peace of mind, man. I would truly appreciate that. And I'm going to continue to pray for you every night as well, my brother. Mile High, look, bro, at the end of the day, I like being solo sometimes, man. I love it because I can actually read more of you guys' comments, get more involved with the chat. When you have more people in the chat or on here with me, it's difficult. It's difficult because you don't want to overtalk anybody. You don't want to stop them in their tracks from what they're saying. Sometimes I like to just talk to people. And I'm going to be doing a lot more lives by myself. Chess, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I'm going to start, but like, I'm going to be doing a lot more shows by myself. A lot more. Top beats. The reality is the only playoff team we beat was Baltimore. Pittsburgh was banged up. The Chicago loss exposed. We aren't ready for prime time so far. Every team that was a challenge, we got smoked. Top beats. You never lied, King. Never lied, my brother. Never lied, my brother. Thank you once again as well for the donation. Never lied, my brother. Adam says, shout out to my brother Mitch. They had to go a different direction because I mentioned Chucky in the song. You know what I'm saying? So they went another route without, you know, with the whole Chucky situation. They had to go another route. You know what I mean? And I get it. It's a business. You know, he works for a corporation. So at the end of the day, they had to go another route. So, but I'll be sending him another song. He already asked me. He said, Graphk, send me another record. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to send him something else. Love your shows, Docs. Glad you came on tonight because it was my day off. Wild Turkey, I'm blessed to have you here with me, my brother. I appreciate you, King. Think about that, Savage. We lost to Chicago and the Giants. Shit's tough, man. Yeah, if you win those two games you're supposed to win, I think we're more excited in here. I think we're pumped up. You know what I mean? We're definitely, 7-2? This is a whole nother ball game. At that point, 7-2. You beat Kansas City. You beat the Giants. You beat Chicago. We're 2 games up in our division. That's what good teams do, you guys. Good teams win those type of games so we don't have to worry about having to come back at the end of the season. My bad, Nation. I wasn't at home to watch the past 2 games. I'll be back this Sunday. Raider-Nation for life. Shout out to you, Snowball. And you ain't missed nothing. Trust me, you ain't missed nothing. I think we need you back home because you may be the benefactor, bro. We may need you to come back to help us get a fucking win. For real. What do you think about Trufant Kevin? To be honest, bro, I haven't seen enough of him this year yet since we picked him up. So I don't really know. I know I don't like what I've seen from Brandon Faison these past few weeks. He looks exactly who he is. He looks like a practice squad guy, a career practice squad guy at that. Simple and plain. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see more of True Fun. Q, nah, bro. It's a wrap after that. It's a wrap with that one. Let me see. Shout out to my big bro, Captain, man. Appreciate you, brother. I sent you my new number too, brother. I sent you my new number in the text, and I'm gonna talk to you about a few things. But yeah, man, we we over here switching up, doing some different things right now, my brother. So we'll definitely talk here soon. Well, Turkey, you better than me, bro. I'd have been pissed. Yeah, look, you guys, if we get Brian Poole, to be honest, I don't think it's going to really change anything. He's dealt with injuries for years. Would it be better? Would it be better depth? Yes. I still think he may make our corner room better, but I just don't know what we're getting from him. He's been beat up for the past few years. Cap, love you too, brother. But I don't know. To be honest, if any of these guys that we brought in for some workouts are going to be anything, it would be Brian Poole. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a few years in this league where he was one of the best slot corners in the league. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Yeah, John Beck, this is facts. The best way to say it. Faison's glass slipper may be off. There you go. Facts. But yeah, coffee and convo in the morning, you guys. I'm gonna go up in this house. I got a bunch of notes that I want to take for tomorrow's show. So I will be on in the morning. I'll definitely may pull somebody, pull one of my guys, one of my Ace Boom Coons on and talk some shit. But I just wanted to come on and clear the air with you guys. Tell you guys I love you guys, man. Let you guys know I'm a work in progress, just like every single one of you guys. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. The thing, I have to learn, I'm growing in front of you guys. Pause, super pause. But, I'm learning, I'm maturing in front of you guys. And, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes in front of you guys because I'm on here so much. You know what I'm saying? So just bear with me. I appreciate you guys for still being here with me, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. My Instagram is back on. My Facebook is back on. My Twitter's up. I'm out of my feelings. But there's a few things that I'm not going to be going back to. Like I said, there's a few shows that I'm not going to be doing anymore. There's a few people that you may not see in and out of the shows anymore, which, like I said, no offense to anyone. Love to everybody. If you're a Raider, we're still family, but that, doesn't mean you got to fuck with them. Most of our family, we love them from a distance, right? That's just how it goes. Rage, love you too, my brother. Hey, Monday night, we're doing the mental health show. Rage, come pull up and talk with your brother, man. I would love that. I would love if you would come on and talk, man. Raider Way, my brother, man, you rock my guy. Facts. But with that being said, I'll be live tomorrow, you guys. I'm gonna wake up, go work out, drop my kids off at school, and I'm coming back in first thing smoking. And let's break down the Cincinnati game. How y'all think about that? Let's break down the Cincinnati game in the morning. I would love to do that. Let's get back to football. We're done with that miserable loss. Let's move forward and let's keep moving, man. With that being said, once again, I'll see you guys in the morning. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Hit that sub button on the way out. Wipe them feet on the way out. But we back. And like I said, watch it from work. Focus on yourself. Keep it up, Bernal. My brother, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Like I said, you guys, look, outwork everybody. Outwork everybody. I hope every one of you guys in the chat take this motto and run with it, okay? Because this is going to be my new thing. Outwork everybody. Wipe them feet. Talk that shit. Outwork everybody. My brothers, my sisters, I love you guys. God bless. I'll see y'all in the morning. One.